Oh, hi guys. Welcome to another day. Oh dear. Bit tired today. I didn't sleep too well. It's one of those annoying ones. Just fill in me number plate before I forget it. Wandered round. Everything seems perfectly okie-cokey. Front tyres are new. Very thick. But today I've got quite a decent little run. It's kind of a, just put my card in, kind of a localised one really, because it's Bedford, Luton, Wellingborough and then Corby. Some of them are deliveries, some of them are collections. So I shall be all up around that area today. Make life nice and easy, Although going to the place in Luton, I'm going to be going down a lot of tight little country lanes, so that should be fun. So I'll just change that to that, put that onto that, all up there. Yeah, jobs are good. Yeah, so that should be a little bit of fun. I've only ever done that place once before, so I've got my Prat Nav handy, because I know the Prat Nav gets me there. That's how I know I successfully did it once before. You see, the thing is with my sat nav, and this is a little tip for you, if you're going to use Prat Nav, and I mean you're actually going to use it, then what I tend to do is I find a route on my map or my Google app, and then I make sure that it's roughly the same according to that on the Prat Nav. And obviously my one's a truck nav, so it's got all the width and weight and height restrictions. And I make sure it looks roughly the same according to the Google satellite image and the road layout and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll use it, and if it gets me there, I save it. I save the route in the Prat Nav. That way I know that the sat nav will take me to where I need to go next time. Because some of the runs we do in this place I might not do for over a year. So it becomes, you just forget it. It's far easier just to let the Prat Nav remember it, and then you just go through your favourites. Okie dokie, I've been to that place, lovely jubbly. So that's a little tip for you. But anyway, I'm going to crack on because I want to get today done, get back and go to bed. So I shall see you in a while. Right, well I've probably blurred out that window because I can't be asked to keep closing the curtains, so I'm just going to blur the window. It would be so much easier. I made it to my first destination. I'm at Bedford, and the milk guy turned up just as I was turning down the road. I saw him coming the other way and I thought I'll let him go because he's only got a few drainers for it. So yeah, it's all jobs are good, jobs are good. I didn't get cut up before I left. It was all nice smooth sailing. Actually, again, I went over the weighbridge, I stopped, there was a guy who was coming up, I wandered round, let him go, he said, cheers bruv, and off he went. So, it's amazing what you can achieve if you don't take the mickey. Because at the end of the day, I had to stop, I've got to stop and wait at that weighbridge anyway for my old ticket printout. What am I? I'm 33,810 kilograms. My weight loss seems to have gone the wrong way. It probably has done actually, because ever since I was ill, I just stopped caring. I've got so much going on. I'm having to make up the 75 quid a week my other half is down, because obviously the new job. I've got me a couple of weeks off coming up where I'm not going to be earning any money. VAT to pay, I was ill, I just gave up. I know it's bad, but I'm going to Yorkshire for 2 weeks. I am next to some of the I'm literally staying quite close to the Pennine Way. So I shall most likely go for wanders and walks around there. I'm not going to bother taking the bikes, cannot be asked. So I should probably start again then, but I'll start again with exercise and everything like that whilst I'm away. But no, I gave up. Everything just got on top of me. It just went nuts. But anyway, it looks like the milk guy's finishing, so suppose I should unload this load of old crap now. I'm then off to Luton. Yes, somewhere in Luton. I can't tell you where for obvious reasons. But yes, off to Luton. So I shall see you a bit later on, most likely when I'm next on my break. Yes. Here we go again. Well, made it to Wellingborough. Woohoo! It's busy in here today, I'll tell you that. I've got some people all over the place in here. Everything's going flat out, all the bays are going. I've got to pick up an empty, on my break at the moment, but I've got to pick up an empty and then go off to a place just outside Colby. So nice and easy, Wellingborough to Corby, easy. And what you do is you've got a loaded side and a back fence. And on the back fence are the empty trailers or the trailers with empty pallets on, stuff like that. And I've gone round and I've parked mine on the loaded side, and I've wandered across because there's two curtain sided trailers sitting directly opposite, so I've seen which one's which, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I've heard an air leak and it's been bugging me. Now they're not connected to anything. And I've gone underneath one of them, and you've got the brake valve where you pull the brake release and that. Well, on the other side is like a junction box with loads of different lines going into it, loads of different air lines. And the actual junction box itself, if you want to refer to it as that, has been hit by something, and it's got a huge chunk out of it, and there's air coming out. So I went in and I defected it, everything. Turns out it was brought in about half hour ago. And there is virtually nothing I can think of that would have flicked up from the road to cause that. So somebody just doesn't care. And that's another thing you'll find when you do this job. You might want to follow the rules, but the other person probably doesn't, or doesn't care. And it's every so often, us guys, we have to double man. And whoever I'm partnered with, if they're driving to the location so I can drive back style thing, I just look at them and say, well, it's perfectly fine, you can take whatever the hell you want on the road. If I wouldn't take it on the road, I won't be driving back. And then all of a sudden you see all these people start doing random defects. They start finding things because it's like, oh, well, you won't drive it back. Nope. You can take it out on the road, I don't care what you take out on the road, but if I won't take it out on the road, I won't be driving it back. Simple as that. And yeah, this one, it's because you got it's basically just the valve. Pull it out, and it's where everything's connected to. I should have taken a photo really, but never mind. You got all the pipes going into it and everything like that. And there's this gouge outside of it, right by the bolt. And yeah, it's just leaking from there. So that probably didn't happen whilst they were driving along the road. And if it did, it's like 1,000,000 to 1 shot that something hit it there. So God knows what's been going on there, but whatever. So I went and defected that, and I said, you know your only other empty curtain? Yeah, well, I'll be taking that one because I need it. So this place has currently got no empty curtains. It's virtually got no empty trailers, to be fair, because I just defected one. And I'm taking the other, so that'll be fun. But anyway, it's only a couple of miles down the road from here, so I'm not too concerned about leaving during rush hour, which I'm going to be doing. Nice and easy. Even in the middle of the strongest rush hour, the way I'm going down the 509 and the 14, down a couple of junctions and up around the 43, I shouldn't. It's not going to be too much difficult. It's really not going to be that difficult. Even if I have to sit in traffic for a while, it's going to be stop-start on a decent road, so I'm not overly concerned. And then I get to the site I'm collecting from, then trundle back to the yard. But yes, it's all well and good, it's all lovely jubbly, nice and easy, nice and easy. I've been thinking, I know I shouldn't, it's dangerous, but in the videos or the vlogs, the uploads that are no longer there, and I'm going to have to double check to make sure I am right, but I think it's the ones that are no longer there, I told the story of my first 3 days as a driver. You know, my first induction, everything like that, then my first day on the road, and then all the carnage of the second day. And I know that a number of you guys have seen that. But of course I've had a lot more subscribers since then, so on and so forth, and because I've removed them, I'm thinking I might as well retell them. So I'm going to go double check before I do this to make sure they're not actually in the ones since I started doing it again. But I shall most likely think about telling those stories again in the coming days and what have you. But I've got to go through and make sure that they have been removed for obvious reasons. But anyway, I suppose I've prattled on long enough for today. I'm here at Wellingborough. I've only got to go to Corby and then back to Hatfield, so nice and easy. Won't be wasting too much time on that load of old crap. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. I'll see you in the next one, which is tomorrow. It's 11:15 for me. Suppose I should crack on, really. Well, wait for my break to end anyway. Yes. I shall see you next time, so cheers guys.